In this video, we're going to be looking at the Legacy Standard Bible 2-column verse-by-verse edition, and I am really excited about this Bible. David Lee Brown did a review of this Bible that was in the goatskin leather cover, the premium edition of this Bible, and he gave a glowing review of the goatskin edition. But in this video, we're going to be looking at the brown faux leather edition. So how good is the imitation leather edition of this Bible? That's what we're going to look at in this video. And I've got to say that overall my impression is that what you get here is an affordable, high quality Bible with a really nice format. And I can't wait to show you. So let's look at the details of this Bible. First of all, as I said, it is an affordable edition. You can get it online right now for about $40. It retails for $49.99. So it's really in that mid-range. You're not having to pay a premium price for this, but it's also not that really low cost kind of a Bible that might be cheap. This is a nice mid-range cost. And with that, it's not only affordable, but you're getting some really high quality things with this Bible. So let's look at the quality of this. The paper in this, I really like this. It's a 32 GSM paper. It has nice opacity to it. It doesn't have a lot of show through. If you compare it to the handy size edition that was printed in the Netherlands, that is a beautiful Bible. So both of these are Legacy Standard Bibles, but this Korean paper actually really holds up nicely in comparison. It has good opacity, and I have to say the paper really is nice for what you're paying. The liner on this Bible is also good quality. For a mid-range Bible, it has a vinyl type paste down liner. So it's not edge line construction, but it's not a paper paste down either. I would say it's a paste down that has some good quality to it, that's going to have sturdiness, and that's really good. Also at the front and back of the Bible, there are cardstock pages. What's good about these is that they add a little bit more sturdiness, heftiness to the Bible. It allows the Bible to lay nice and flat when you open it, but also, even though this Bible doesn't have a presentation page, you can use the cardstock at the front for a presentation or family records pages. Also, the cover on this is an imitation leather cover, so no, it's not as good as real leather, but it has a nice look to it. And actually, it reminds me a lot of the Berean Study Bible, or now the Berean Standard Bible, the first edition. The cover of this Bible looks a lot like that one if you look at these two together. This Bible, like that, also has a single ribbon. This ribbon, though, is actually pretty nice. It is a double-sided satin ribbon, a light gold color, and it matches nicely with the look of this Bible. So, as you look at this Bible, no, it doesn't have the aesthetic frills of a premium Bible. The pages are not gold gilt page edges. It doesn't have lots of ribbons that are really long or wide ribbons. It doesn't have luxurious material. However, it is really good for the purpose that it serves. It's a Bible that you can take with you anywhere, and I really believe it will hold up well. So, affordable, good quality, but now the part that I'm really excited about, the formatting. And I hope that other publishers will take note, because I think it'd be great to see more Bibles with this kind of format. It is that double column verse-by-verse format, which a lot of Bibles traditionally have had. But in recent decades, a lot of translations have gone more often to a paragraph format. But for preaching and teaching, or following along with a message that is verse-by-verse, it's really nice to have a format like this. Now, while there are other Bibles in a verse-by-verse format, what strikes me about this is how similar it looks actually to the Signature series from Thomas Nelson, the slimline edition that I have used before. And when you compare these two, I would actually say this looks even nicer because the font is larger and the line spacing is better. But the verses in both these Bibles are all the way to the left edge of the column. And I think that just looks nice and neat, and it's easy to find those verses. Also in this Bible, the paragraphs are distinguished by a bold verse number. So you can tell where the paragraph changes are. It's very subtle, but if you look, the verse numbers that are bold denote a new paragraph. The print in this is excellent. That's something I really like about this Bible, is it's a nice bold print. I really like the font design. I think it has a very pleasing look, and it's very fitting for a Bible. It is a 10-point font, which in my opinion is right at that size that gets to be nice and readable and comfortable even over a long period of time. For the typical person, a 10-point size is really good. And if you're teaching, again, that's really good too, because when you're up there teaching, it's nice to be able to look down and have something that's a decent size font. This Bible also does have some footnotes. There have been previous editions of the Legacy Standard Bible, like the handy size, that didn't have any footnotes at all. So I'm glad to see some. However, these are very minimal notes. They're not really translator notes. They're more just notes about measurements, things that are going to help you understand conversions from the measurements at that time to the measurements that we use today. So those are the kinds of notes that are in this. It would be great to see in future editions, even like the 2-column verse by verse, to have the translator notes. But at least it's a step in the right direction. There are some footnotes in here. At the back of the Bible, you don't have any maps, but you do have some dot matrix paper. There are 12 pages of dot matrix paper, so that gives you a decent amount of room to write any notes or anything that you would like to write in the back of your Bible. Now, as I said, there are no maps, but one thing that is great about this Bible is that the size of it is really nice. It's a great size for being able to carry with you places, take with you. So really, this Bible is about portability. It is about being able to take it with you different places. It's not the kind of Bible that's going to be stuck on your desk. And yes, there are some Bibles where having extra things like maps or a big concordance is really good for study purposes. This is not a reference Bible, though. This is a take with you on the go Bible that is good for reading or for teaching from or going to Bible study or church, that sort of thing. Really great portable Bible, but still really nice to read from. I also want to mention some things that to me just really stuck out with this Bible in terms of the overall market right now with Bibles. First of all, I think it really sticks out in the kind of quality that it has. Now, there are, of course, other Bibles that are really, really good quality, but those Bibles tend to be very expensive Bibles. What's great about this Bible, in my opinion, is that it fulfills a part of the market that I think is underserved right now, which is that mid-range of Bibles. There are some Bibles like that out there, but in my opinion, not enough right now. There are those premium Bibles that you pay premium prices for, and then as I said before, there are those really inexpensive Bibles that are just trying to be value Bibles, and that's fine, but those inexpensive Bibles can really sometimes not last very long. So what's great is to have a Bible like this where, yes, you're going to pay a little bit more than that value edition or that economical edition, but you're going to get what you pay for. You're going to get some things that I think are really better quality and are going to hold up better over time. And in my opinion, I think that Steadfast Bibles really spent their money on the right things. I think it's, in my opinion, it's better to not have gold gilt on the page edges, but end up having better paper quality itself. Or maybe not have as many ribbons, but if you put a ribbon in there, make it a nice one. That looks really good. And again, they put cardstock at the front and back of the Bible. They have not a paper paste down, but a vinyl type paste down liner. All of those things to me are worth spending the extra money on because they're going to help the Bible to be sturdier, to last longer, and that paper is going to allow you to have a better reading experience. It's just going to be more useful for you. So I really think this Bible does stand out for what it is in terms of the quality. When you compare it to the rest of the market, it's great for that mid-range type Bible that we need more of today. It also sticks out, though, in the market today with its translation. The Legacy Standard Bible, it's not my top translation choice, but I do think it kind of adds some contrast to the other translations that are out there, and it is, in my opinion, really good for study purposes. And certainly there are people who will use it in preaching regularly. By the way, I do have videos about the Legacy Standard Bible translation. You can check those out. But again, looking at this Bible, I have to say Steadfast Bibles really hit a home run here. They did a fantastic job. If you have any questions or comments about this Bible, I'd love to see that in the comment section below. But thank you so much for taking a look at this with me from a fresh perspective.